Glenn, I'm happy you had the time to meet with me.
No problem, Harry. It's on your dime.
That it is. Now, I hope it isn't too straightforward to leap directly into business, but I'm sure you'll understand I've got a lot going on. So, I'll be brief.
Shoot.
Good. It's come to my attention that a number of previous employees that predate your involvement in this catastrophe were incarcerated some time ago. Since then, they have been interred at Rikers, no doubt awaiting my assistance.
And you want me to break into a prison, cut their throats, and tie up loose ends? Is that it?
Heavens no, Glenn. These men might have made poor decisions, but they don't need to die. I paid them enough to make them comfortable for some time, and I did my research before hiring them. They won't be speaking to any authorities anytime soon about this operation. That being said, I do need somebody to go and speak to them. An envoy.
Resnick, we've been over this before. I'm not some glorified messenger pigeon. I get in, I cut up, I get out. Assassin.
I'm aware of what you are, Glenn.
What about Joel? Can't he speak to them for you?
If I didn't know you better, I would swear that you're trying to be lazy right now. Luckily for you, I know your attentions simply lie elsewhere. I'm afraid that Joel doesn't carry the necessary gravitas? Sure, he could go and speak to them, and I could even send Harvey as well. But as good as they might be in tandem in terms of persuading others, they don't match your caliber of, how should I put it? Grit. And it is that, above all else, that I need right now.
Oh, that's all very flattering. I feel like I'm the prettiest girl at the prom. Really, though, I still don't get why I'm the guy for this job.
Because, Glenn, I know that out of everyone I have at my disposal, you are the one who is best at getting answers. I don't need you to deliver a message to them for me. I need you to extract one. And the added difficulty of having to do so in such a constrained setting, count that as a challenge.
Rikers, huh?
That's right. The men are Wilson Novak and Graham Sharp.
Shouldn't be all that hard, I guess. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Report back to me when you can. I will be around. Oh, and Glenn.
Yeah?
Try not to leave too much of a mess this time.
No promises. Congeria, Episode 8. Hunter, Hunting, Hunted. I've been asked to do a lot of stupid things in my time. I've been tasked with hunting people in mini-malls, with poisoning the elderly already on their deathbed. I was even once asked to kill a man's fiancée with a corkscrew specifically. And each and every one of them I did without question. Now willingly going into a prison facility with the hopes of being able to do my job the way I like to, though, that has to be the dumbest request I've ever received. It's a good thing this Resnick guy has as much money as he does, and it's even better that he knows I can't resist a challenge.
How may I help you, sir?
I'm here to see a couple of friends of mine.
Name?
Wilson Novak and Graham Sharp.
Your name, sir.
Oh, yes. John Anderson.
Okay, John Anderson. And what is the meaning for today's visit?
It's just a personal visit.
So, a personal meeting then. Is it conjugal?
Conjugal?
Will you be requiring the use of a conjugal visit trailer, sir?
Will I? Jesus, no, it's not that kind of visit.
Sir, we typically screen these visits in advance, and you've come in here without an appointment. I'm not going to need to call security, am I?
I'm here on behalf of Harry Resnick, running an errand.
Oh, I see.
His name carries weight around here too, huh?
Mr. Resnick took care of my mother in her last few months. Any associate of his is an associate of mine.
Huh. Maybe friends aren't entirely a waste of time after all.
Okay, sir. Please take this and take a seat. We'll need some time to prepare the inmates for your visit. We'll call you shortly. Next.
Rikers Island, New York's premier prison center. Can't say I've ever wanted to be inside, but it's a nice reminder of why you get good at your job when you're outside the law. It's all glass and metal and tiles as far as the eye can see. Pigs wrapped in blankets of Kevlar and flanked by German shepherds just waiting to sink their teeth into you for any reason. Weed, coke, stupidity. If I could have one wish, it would be to wipe every single place like this off the face of the planet.
Anderson?
Still, even when it comes to prisons, Rikers is weird. I mean, who needs a whole island to keep inmates? What is this, some sort of sci-fi thing? Some place for superheroes to lock away the evilest, cruelest villains? Hate to break it to you, New York, but Chad from down the street who decided against paying child support in lieu of drinking isn't some criminal mastermind, and he's sure as shit not worth taxpayers' money.
Anderson!
This world, I tell you, I just can't... Oh, shit, I'm Anderson. Here.
Can I see some ID, sir?
Sure thing, officer. And not my best picture, you know. Always a tendency to fuck something up. In this case, it just happened to be almost everything. I'll tell you what, I'm never growing a beard like that again.
Yeah, well, we all make those mistakes. Everything seems to be in order, though you may want to get that replaced soon. It looks like it's been through the wash a few times.
Sure thing. I'll just move on.
Not just yet. I'll need you to step over here, through the metal detector, please. Okay, and this here is my pal Stella. She's a good dog. She's just going to check if you have anything on you that might be contraband. So no sudden movements or she might get a little riled up.
Well, I feel violated.
Looks like you're all clear, Mr. Anderson. If you'll follow the signs ahead, you'll be able to meet with your friends.
Thanks.
Please pick up the receiver to speak. You have 30 minutes.
So happy to finally see someone. We've been stuck in here for way too long. Tell me Resnick sent you to get us out.
Afraid not.
But surely, you're here to get us out of this. Resnick said he wouldn't leave us out to dry here.
You'll have to take that up with Resnick, not me. Christ, I'll never understand Resnick's choice in associates. No wonder the girl's gone.
Hold on now. So you do know Resnick, right? You are here on his behalf.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is there something for us to sign then? Do you need some information from us before you help us out of this mess?
I already told you, I'm not here to help you. This is the shitty bed you made, and you get a lay in it.
Then why are you... Oh, Lord. Please tell me you're not here to...
Yeah, listen. If you tell me what I want to know, then I won't get to that. But I'm not opposed to hunting you two finks down when you do get out, should you make this any more difficult than it needs to be. So how about you shut up and let me ask the questions? I'll take that as an agreement. Now, tell me everything you know and don't spare any fucking details. And remember, if you fuck this up, I'll be sending you back across the pond in installments.
Okay. Listen. The girl's got friends.
I know that already.
And there's this PI. She assaulted us and asked about Resnick.
You too, huh? Still, it's old news. What else?
And the PI's got friends. A couple of them, who've made contact with her. There was a police officer by the name of Ronnie and some woman named Angela. Said they were looking for a friend of theirs.
Pay dirt. Jenny didn't strike me as the kind of person with friends. Guess I had her all wrong. How'd you two nitwits know about them?
They came here to squeeze us. The cop and the woman. Jenny's friends. You have to understand, they're not looking for Claire. They're looking for Jenny. They don't even seem to know about Claire. Not like Resnick knows.
Interesting. That could be useful. You got a surname on either of those?
No, I think they might have mentioned it once or twice, but this was weeks ago. I can't recall.
Give me that receiver, will you?
But I...
Just give it here!
Stay calm now, boys. Everyone gets a turn. Don't want to attract any unwanted attention from the friendly guards over there, do we?
Listen, the important part is they're onto Resnick. They know something about him. You've got to warn him.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Did you see the girl? Was she with them?
Claire? No, she wasn't here.
Anything else?
If I had to guess, I'd say they've probably made some headway by now. If I were you, I'd search closer to Resnick rather than farther. Or, if you can figure out a way to draw him out.
Thanks for telling me how to do my job, chump. I'm hoping for your sake that the prison medic minored in plastic surgery.
I didn't mean to...
Guard, I think we're done here. I'm ready to be escorted out.
All right, sir. If you follow me, we'll get you back to the parking lot.
Ronnie and Angela. 2 more bodies to add to the pile once Resnick gets his girl. It's a dirty business, but someone has got to do it. A little bit of murder here and there is what keeps the world turning, even if most of so-called civilized society is too chicken shit to admit it. Why they go through all this bullshit for some stupid little girl is still a mystery to me. Giving her up sure would have saved a lot of trouble and bloodshed. But whatever. More fun for me in the end. Now I need to figure out a way to flush them out. And I think I have just the thing.
NYPD, how can I help you?
Hello, I'm John Anderson. Is Ronnie there by any chance? He wanted me to call him once I'd sorted out his plumbing, and he gave me this number to contact him during work hours.
Ronnie? Oh, I'm sorry. You mean Detective Mendez. Yes, well, I'm sorry to say, but Detective Mendez is on a leave of absence currently. I'd have thought he'd have let you know.
Nah, that's a real shame. Well, if you see him, will you tell him I called? It's a pretty urgent matter.
Certainly. May I?
All right, Ronald Mendez. Let's find out where you're hiding.
A lead?
Finally, yes. The only problem is that it's a cop. I know he's a detective, but that name. Do you know how many Ronald Mendezes there are?
Many, I'm sure.
Exactly. Try a small country's worth. But then I remembered, hey, Resnick's got all those nice friends who hang around, do his laundry, jump off buildings, that sort of thing. One ought to be a cop, so here I am.
I'll admit, to this point I've had to worry very little about the police. You're certainly not wrong. The people who choose to follow me are from every walk of life. Cops, too. But I need you to tell me, is this the only way that we are going to make progress, Glenn?
Right so. I'll be honest with you, Harry. I've tried about everything. With this new info from your boys, who were they, Graham and Cracker, I'll have a bit of a lead. But this Ronnie is more than that. He's a goddamn beacon.
Okay. I'll take your word on it then. Just give me a moment. Hello, Tanya? It's Harry. Listen, I've got a question for you, if you have the time. Oh, you... Perfect. It seems that there is a man by the name of Ronald Mendez that works in a department associated with yours? Yes. Yeah? Uh-huh. Right, the detective. I'm wondering if you could be so kind as to give me an address or phone number or something by which to reach him. Perfect. I'm ready when you are. No, I think that should do just fine. Thank you, Tanya. I'll see you soon. You have a good day as well.
Much easier than expected.
You'd be surprised what you can do when you just give people a little time and attention, Glenn. There's the old saying, you catch more flies with honey. It's true, you know.
I leave the fly catching to people like you.
So, Tanya said that the address for our Ronald Mendez is a tenement on Beekman in the Bronx. Here's the address and the apartment number. A phone number, too.
Did she say anything else?
It seems that Mr. Mendez lives with family. The beneficiary, should anything amiss happen to him, is a woman by the name of Consuela.
Bless you.
A woman, Glenn. A wife, or a sister, or a daughter, perhaps?
This is gonna be easier than I could have ever asked for.
Do what you have to, Glenn. No more.
The tenement is a brown building stretching the length of a block. 100 little hovels full of people doing the same thing day in, day out, pretending that their lives all matter. Each has a window that overlooks a street, each has a view of the synagogue nearby, each has their own false sense of security, trusting in walls built just barely to fit code. I might not be as cuckoo as Resnick about death, but I'd be lying if I said that the pointlessness of it all wasn't something even I considered every once in a while. The Mendez residence is on the 3rd floor, tucked away near the stairwell. The paint is peeling off from the door and there's no number, just a faded spot in the paint where the number used to be. Good enough for me.
Who is it?
I'm a friend of Ronnie's. I've come by to see him.
One moment and I'll get him for you.
What the hell is taking so long? Seriously?
Hello?
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you literally just... Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a friend of Ronnie's, and you told me I could come in. I think you may have forgotten to open the door, though.
Is Ronnie here?
I don't think so.
Well, you can come in and wait for him if you'd like.
I would very much like to do that, yes.
One moment, then.
This better not happen again.
Come on in. What did you say your name was?
John.
Okay, John.
Do you have any idea when Ronnie will be home?
No. He works late these days. You know, he was just promoted.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he's a police officer now. A real one.
I see. Well, you know, I'm a bit short on time. Do you think we could give him a call?
Well, I wouldn't want to interrupt.
Oh, I know, me neither. But, you see, I've got some business to attend to, so I don't have much time. The sooner I get a hold of Ronnie, the sooner he and I can catch up.
Well, you came a long way, didn't you?
A very long way.
And I'm sure he'll want to see you. You know, he's such a broody boy. Never has anyone over. I think I'm his only friend, and I'm his mother.
Well, I'm certainly a friend of his. And you shouldn't be so hard on the boy. He always talks so highly of you, Consuela. You know, a wise man once said a boy's best friend is his mother.
He works so hard, and he has so little time to himself. Oh, I miss him, you know, on some of these late nights.
Work can be such a drag, can't it? It always gets in the way. Say, how about I call him and you talk to him? Would that be okay?
Well, I suppose.
Excellent. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear from you. I wouldn't even bring me up straight away. Just enjoy the moment. And remember, be sure to ask him where he's at, okay? That's the most important fact.
Hello? Who's this?
Ronnie?
Mother? Is that you?
Ronnie, where are you? I thought you'd be home already. It's getting late.
It's all right, Mom. I'm just grabbing dinner really quick at Clay's. Then I'm heading over to Angela's house.
You're going to see a girl?
No, Mother. She's an informant. I'm working a case, remember?
Are you going to be home soon?
No. Do you want me to call Stacy and have her come over till I get home?
Oh, that would be lovely. I haven't seen her in months.
You saw her yesterday, Mother. She lives right across the hall.
You know, you should see if she wants to get dinner with you sometime.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give her a call right now, Mom. Talk to you soon.
Time to make my exit before the Stacy chick shows up.
Oh, I almost forgot you were here. Forgive me. Oh, Ronnie won't be back until later, dear. Maybe you could stop by tomorrow.
Of course. I'll get out of your hair. Have a pleasant evening, Miss Mendez. Clay's. If he was talking about Clay's diner, it was only a couple blocks away. I could probably catch him before he finished his meal. I drive there and park across the street. It's a weird-looking place, a tiny little diner squashed between two big ugly brick buildings. People gather outside, smoking, flirting, you know, doing people shit. That's when I see him come out. He's a big fella with his hands shoved into his jacket pockets. He walks to a blue Ford Taurus and hops in. I pull out behind him and keep a normal-looking following distance. Angela's, huh? That's perfect. It's easier to get one of them to break if I start threatening the other. The Big Apple is a city of tenements and apartments and skyscrapers. There are nooks and crannies that even those who have lived in the city their entire lives will never see, and every day more are added. It's a constantly changing landscape, an urban jungle still growing and growing. Angela's neighborhood was no different from the rest of the shit heap. Another shitty-looking street with shittier-looking homes, shitty little holes for people to hide in. I parked on the other side of the street from Ronnie, several cars down. I didn't get out just yet, though. There was one other part of the job I needed to take care of.
Glenn?
The one and only.
Have you got something for me? Do you have Claire?
I'm gonna admit, I got a little off track with this one, but I think I'm onto something.
Go on.
I may have gotten tangled up with some people.
What people? Police?
Resnick.
What?
Yeah, we've been working together.
So you did double-cross me.
I wouldn't call it double-crossing so much as double-dipping. Resnick wants Claire, you want Claire, and he has a proposal that I think you'll be interested in.
Why should I listen to you? You didn't tell me any of this until now. You didn't call for weeks.
I needed to lay low, Kate. This is tricky fucking business, just trust me.
All right, what's this proposal?
He'll allow you to do your research on Claire, as long as you turn her over to him when you're done, or when you're, you know, dead, if it doesn't work out. Anyway, you get your cure, he gets to burn the witch, you both pay me.
Glenn, I already have Claire.
You what now?
You disappeared. I thought you'd gone rogue on me. You had! I decided to take care of things on my own.
Well, shit.
I guess I didn't need you after all, Glenn. Now tell me why I should go along with this proposal?
You saw the news, right? About the crash? About Max?
What's your point?
That's what happens to people who get between Mr. Resnick and Claire Dubois. You there?
I'm here.
Great! So I'll tell you where to meet me, and you can bring Claire. Then you and Resnick can have a little chat.
She's not with me.
You said you had her.
I do and I don't. She's with Jenny's goddamn cop friend and some other woman.
Angela?
How do you know about her?
Couple of Brits told me.
What? Anyway, after you disappeared, I tracked down Jenny's friends and told them I was a psychologist named Cassidy that used to work for Max's prison. I knew they were looking for Jenny, and I knew that would lead me to Claire. Sure enough, she showed up about a week ago. They think I'm some grieving friend trying to clear Max's name, and I've just been trying to get Claire alone.
So this is the classified research you were doing?
Yeah. Sorry I didn't tell you. Just had a feeling you were hiding something from me.
And naturally, you're having a hard time getting Claire by herself.
She sticks to Angela and Ronnie like glue, and vice versa. I've only been alone with her once, but they were right in the next room. The worst part is, they're looking for me.
Alright, you're in a tight spot. It's not a big deal. I can get you out. I just need to know that you're on board with Resnick.
I could use some help.
Perfect. So where's Claire? Where's Claire, Kate?
I never wanted her to die. I don't want her killed, Glenn.
You'll have to take that up with Resnick.
How do I know I can trust you, or Resnick?
I think we established you don't have much of a choice.
She's at Angela's house.
Fucking perfect. All right, that's great. I just followed the cop to Angela's house. I need you to get over here, act like that Cassidy chick, spin some bullshit. I don't know, you're good at that, apparently. I'm gonna come in, and you're gonna follow along with everything I do. Don't blow your cover, even if it looks like they have the upper hand on me.
What if I don't cooperate?
You'll never see Claire Dubois again.
So he's really going to kill her.
And what were you gonna do when you were done with her, huh? Turn her loose and let her get you arrested?
I didn't think that far ahead.
You're a scientist, Kate, not a criminal. This wasn't gonna end well for you either way. This way, you can use Claire for whatever you want, and then she's Resnick's problem. He'll use his money and connections to make the whole thing go away. Really couldn't have turned out better for you. Kate arrives and I see her look around nervously, trying to spot me, before she gives up and heads into the same building Ronnie had. I give it a few minutes before I make my move. With the apartment number I've gotten from Kate, I creep down the hallway until I find the door. I lean my ear close and listen.
I found records of people that Max went to prison with. I think we should try to find out if he was in contact with any of them.
Great. Do you have them with you?
Unfortunately, no. I had to pull some strings with a couple of old colleagues, and they're going to be mad to me. But I managed to convince them to read me off some names. It's a good place to start.
Time to go.
God damn it.
Should I answer it?
No, it's probably just the neighbor.
Can I come in?
Jesus Christ!
Angela? Is everything? Jesus Christ! Put the gun down! Drop it! I'm a police officer. I will shoot you!
Kate appears in the door, and next to her is Claire Dubois. There she is. Tiny and scared looking. That fear, however, quickly melts into rage as our eyes meet. I know at that moment that she knows who I am.
Put it down!
In my distraction, Angela has pulled her own gun out and is pointing it at me. Perfect.
You can't shoot both of us.
All right.
Who the fuck are you?
That's Glenn Rhodes.
What?
He killed my brother, and my sister, and Max.
Hello, Claire. I've been looking for you for a while.
Where's Jenny? What did you do with her?
Wouldn't you like to know? She lunges at me, swinging her tiny little fists. Kate grabs her by the shoulders and pulls her back, like something out of a bad gangster movie. Kate grips Claire's shoulders, holding her close to herself as she thrashes around and screams. I can only focus on Kate, eyes burning with a possessive fury. The message is clear. She's mine. Oh, Kate.
Where the hell did you take Jenny? Did you kill her too? Did you kill her?
No, she's alive. Maybe not exactly as you remember her, but alive.
What did you do? What did you do to her? Where is she?
Fucking talk, Rhodes. I swear I'll put a bullet in your skull.
Ah, well, you know, it wasn't easy getting her out of the pile of twisted up metal. Might have sustained some damage during the extraction process.
Cassidy, let go of me. I'm going to kill him.
He's not worth it, Claire.
Cassidy. She really has managed to play them all for fools. That girl's one hell of a talented liar, whether she admits it or not.
Enough, everyone. Who sent you here, Rhodes?
Harry Resnick.
Resnick? I thought you worked for Goodwin.
Goodwin? That bitch fired me.
Where's Jenny?
Not at liberty to discuss.
Answer the fucking question.
Angela?
She's with Resnick.
Ronnie, get your boys down here and arrest this motherfucker.
Not so fast. If I don't check in with Resnick every hour, he's going to assume the police are involved and blow Jenny's head off. You'll never find her body, and you'll never get past his army of lawyers.
Then take us there, now!
Hang on, Angela. This could be a trap. How do we know Jenny's even there? Or alive?
Call Resnick! Now! Tell him to put Jenny on the phone.
Tell him I got my ass cut? You might as well shoot me.
You don't tell him anything. Tell him you've apprehended me. Make it sound like you have the upper hand. You just need proof that Jenny's alive and I'll talk. Don't let him know that we're onto him. And if you mention anyone else, especially Claire, we'll blow your head off.
All right. My phone's in my back pocket.
Fine, I'll get it.
He's in there under a fake name. Riley.
This is Harry Resnick.
It's me.
You better have something for me, Glenn.
I found the cop.
Does he know about me?
Not a thing. He just won't talk until he has proof that Jenny is still alive. I could keep torturing him, or you could put her on the phone and expedite this.
He knows where Claire is?
Says he does. We'll find out if he's lying.
Why can't you just threaten his mother again?
I close my eyes, sighing. God damn it, Resnick. Ronnie's face is white, and I can already feel my head rolling across the floor. Oh, so now you're okay with that. Just put Walker on the phone.
Fine. Give me a moment.
I wait, fully aware of the two gun barrels pointed at my face. Claire and Kate stand together, both with their arms crossed and both with equally hateful looks on their faces. I tell myself not to laugh. The two of them, standing there together. Claire doesn't even know that little Miss Cassidy wants to dissect her. And Ronnie, doing such an admirable job at holding themselves together after Resnick dropped that bit about dear old Consuela. That dumb son of a bitch.
Ronnie?
Oh, God, Jenny, are you okay? Tell me what they did to you.
Ronnie, I'm sorry. Don't tell him anything. Protect Claire, please. I'm so sorry I got you involved. Don't tell him anything. You don't know what he'll do to her.
It's gonna be fine, Jenny. You're coming home, okay?
Ronnie, please, tell me you won't.
That should be enough. Bring me Claire, Glenn.
You got it.
What the hell did he mean you threatened my mother?
Oh, that. Nothing to worry about. I was in and out in a jiffy. Consuela and I got along swimmingly.
What did you do to her? What did you do to my mother?
Ronnie, you're choking him. He's going to die.
What did you do to my mother?
Ronnie, stop.
Nothing. I swear, just finding you.
Resnick told me to find you. He said not to hurt your mother.
Ronnie, call her, now. Don't move a muscle, douchebag.
Mendez residence.
Stacy, it's Ronnie. Where's my mother?
She's right here with me watching her shows.
Would you do me a favor and just check the house and lock the door, okay?
Is everything okay? You're scaring me.
Yeah, there was an incident not far from you guys. It's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I'm a cop. You know, I get paranoid.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll see you soon?
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks for watching, Mom.
See? Everything's peachy.
Take us to Jenny. Now.
What about Claire?
What about me?
You can't go. This could be a trap.
Jenny wouldn't be where she is if not for me.
None of this is your fault. You heard Jenny. She asked me to protect you.
I know I don't look like it, but I'm an adult. I make my own choices. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person here who can get shot in the head and live. So I might be useful.
Claire.
This conversation is over. I'm coming.
All right, fine. Take us to Jenny and Resnick Roads. Then your ass is going to jail. I don't give a shit what else you have to say. If you're willing to take advantage of an innocent old woman with dementia to get what you want, then your word isn't worth crap to me.
Fine by me, boss. I don't have any intention of getting familiar with any of you. Kate, or Cassidy, has stopped staring daggers into me. She tips her head back and lets out a sigh, still lingering close to Claire. The only thing that she can do now is put her faith in the fact that I won't blow her cover. She is completely at my mercy.
On your feet, Rhodes. You don't want to get your ass kicked again? You better sing for your supper. Sing well.
And trust me, buddy, you don't want to give me another excuse to, compromise my professionalism around you?
Right, I get it. You want to save your friend and take down Resnick. Let's get moving. Ronald Mendez, NYPD detective, mama's boy, maniac with his fists. I felt the weight of his anger behind each and every punch. If it weren't for the other two, I might just had to have killed him to survive. But just like I'd planned, he took the bait. In a few short minutes, Resnick will be getting the delivery he's been waiting so long for. And me? I can already taste the blood.
Thank you for listening to Congeria, an audio drama podcast created by Atticus Jackson and Henry Galley. Produced by Phil Mikulski, with executive producer David Cummings and music by Brandon Boone. With special thanks to David Cummings and Alex Aldea. Hunter, Hunting Hunted was written by Maxwell Malone, with additional material provided by Gabrielle Lux and Henry Galley. Starring Scott Thomas as Glenn Rhodes, Addison Peacock as Dr. Kate Goodwin, Jeff Clement as Harry Resnick, James Cleveland as Wilson Novak, David Alt as Graham Sharp, Aaron Lillis as Consuela Mendez and Jenny Walker, Mike Delgadio as Ronnie Mendez, Alexis Bristow as Angela Graves, Nicole Goodnight as Claire Dubois, Megan Cassidy as Stacy, and Jennifer Tiles as the receptionist. Also featuring Wyatt Henry and Kyle Akers as the Rikers Island prison guards. The Congeria outro theme was written and performed by Phil Mikulski, with lyrics written by Alex Aldea and performed by Camilla Recchio. You can find us on Twitter at Congeria Podcast, or contact us at congeriapodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can find us at congeriapodcast.com. We'll see you next time for another exciting episode of Congeria.